Well, hello there. Okay, here is the car usage tax write-offs. Really, for any company that you're working for as a subcontractor, or Pizza Man Who Delivers, or Uber Eats, Doordash, whatever. This gives you a better idea of the cost of operations. You hear a lot of people go, God, you're going to just put the miles on your car. You're going to wear your car out. Well, that can be true and not true. I've known people where it's paid for them to have a new car. Um, but anyway, here are the basic facts about doing tax write-offs at the end of the year for your delivery work. It's really quite important. Um, and it gives you a better idea of, your savings at the end of the year from your pay. And the more you itemize, the more money you're going to make. Um, so I'll go ahead and explain that to you. Okay, first of all, do you want to go employee or independent? Okay, we'll just do it like this. Okay, and the way to decipher that you are an employee, and also I'm not a CPA, but I was engaged to one for many years, and if there's one thing he could really do right, was he really knew taxes. And, CPAs, private CPAs are a better deal to go through than the big companies, because big companies tend to take a lot of money out of you. Private CPAs know their job, do their job, they're updated by the year, they're required to be updated, and when they sign your tax return, they're verifying it is correct. So they're very thorough. I would definitely suggest using a private CPA. That means an independent individual that does taxes, not through some name brand tax company. And don't get that extreme advance pay for your tax return, because you are paying triple the amount of what you would pay to just have a CPA do it. I used to pay CPA $60 to $100 a year to do my taxes, and they're mailed into Memphis, Tennessee, and you get them back within 10 to 12 days. You get a check. Why would you go with the other thing to get quick money and pay them $1,000 of your tax return? For what reason? Just go to private CPA. Or figure out how to do it yourself, but the problem is that CPAs are updated every single year, so they know the new deductions you can take. So you have to decide if you're an employee or an independent. An employee is somebody that, say, works for Pizza Hut or Domino's, something like that, where they give you a paycheck that is taxed pay, where they take tax deductions out and stuff like that. An independent, like an independent contractor, is a non-tax pay, where they pay you straight across the board. Then you're liable for your taxes for sure. Either way, you're liable for taxes, but here you've really got to get into your records to get your tax deductions to make it worthwhile. Yes, you get to work pretty much at your own freedom, and the pay is better, but you really need to know how to do this right. Okay. You can deduct 30% off of your cell phone bill being used for business for your deliveries. That's a cool thing. It's almost half. Okay, your choices are, on your tax deduction at the end of the year, is car mileage or expenses. You want to do it the quick, easy way, do car mileage. It's probably around 59 cents a mile. But I'm going to tell you, if you go by expenses, and you've been keeping track all year, like a smart person, then you can get some really great deductions. Okay, for expenses, you use gas. That means gas receipts. Insurance. That means copy of your insurance payments. Maintenance. That means washing your car, oil changes, alignments, tires, whatever. Car repairs. So you blew a radiator, or your car jumped time, or something really heavy. got to have these receipts. Keep them. I have another vlog that tells you how to keep track of your um, delivery every day. If you'll look on YouTube, it tells you how to keep track of everything. Your car washes, interest on your car payments if you're paying on your car registration, depreciation value, that means like due to mileage and wear and tear. You get a deduction for that, and your daily mileage. You need to keep track of all of these, and when you turn them into your CPA or tax person, make sure it's not like in a big hefty bag and you bounce it on their desk and go, okay, here's my stuff. You just get charged more and they get really aggravated and they want to do your stuff last because they got to sit there and sort it out because you won't take the time through the year to easily divide it up and sort it out. If you look at my YouTube vlog about keeping track of your costs and stuff, it'll show you get an envelope for every day and you write down, your starting mileage, ending mileage, your hours, how much pay you got, car repairs. So if you went and did your alignment that morning before work or after work, you put that receipt in there. Also keep a copy of that in your car in case you have to take the car back. And all your gas receipts and all that kind of stuff. You need to keep track of all of that and put that in that envelope every single day so that it's ready. It needs to be dated and everything. So it's ready for the CPA. And you keep it in a box. A waterproof box is the best. If not, get a metal security box and put it in that with a code key or whatever. Just so it's safe, so you have documentation for your CPA or in case you get audited. You got to keep those records like 5 to 7 years, so make sure you have them. Now, if you have a question, you need to contact your local CPA. That means Certified Public Accountant or a tax service rep of some sort, because the IRS changes every year of what their policies are for deductions. This is what you call itemized. When you come back here and you say car mileage or expenses, this is what you call the itemized expense list. This is itemized. Yes, it's more work, but you can get more money out of this than you can just throw on car mileage at 59 cents a mile. So, if you're going to be lazy and you don't care and you want to lose some money, then just file at 59 cents a mile. Otherwise, expense it out. Itemize it out. Keep track of this daily. Keep a logbook of your mileage. The days you worked for what company, it's really important. And really, it works out because you can get a new car. You can be paying on a car. All work is rewarded, really and truly. And just remember that they're records of your money. So don't think you can dodge the IRS or anything, because I used to work with a girl in Memphis, and she made a lot of cash tips kind of thing. And she was out buying Corvettes and living in high-dollar townhouses, and her kids in private school, and had credit cards to every single high-dollar store you could name, from Dillard's to whatever. And, on those applications, they tend to write a higher income and all this stuff. The IRS can find all that stuff. And when they see you're out driving a new yellow Corvette and all that kind of thing, then they start looking to see where you're getting that money. And if you're not filing a tax return to show all this huge money you're spending, then you're going to be in jail. Or they're gonna audit you because they know what you're doing, seeing, and everything. And that includes sending stuff by wire. That includes sending stuff through PayPal. They see and know everything, even money orders. And I don't pay anything cash. I always pay money orders, so I have record. So, that's the way I do it. I like proof of my payment. But anyway, I hope this helps you out. And this gives you a better idea. Is it worth it to do delivery service? Yeah, I think it's really worth it, especially when you work for yourself and you do better dealing with yourself and not having to listen to some negative people and problematic situations at jobs. This is really great because you're dealing right up front with the customer and directly with the company. And it's fun. You meet new people, you get to travel, you go to different places every day. Sometimes these things are neat. So you might really enjoy it. And it's not hard to keep track of this all year round, but it sure is if you pile in a big bag and have to sit down and sort it out for tax time all over a big table or your carpet and sit there for hours and days trying to put it all together when you could have done it the easy way, like I have in my other vlog on YouTube of how to keep track of your receipts and all that, your daily envelope or your log. That way it's ready, and you just march it down to the CPA and put it on his desk and say, "Here's my proof," and he'll go through that, and it's easier for him to look at it. He can add that stuff so fast, it's beyond belief. They're extreme mathematicians, and they're really fast on the adding machine. So it makes it very nice and simple, and you get to pay the guy less to do your taxes than you would to bring a hefty bag full of junk you plopped on his desk and went, "Okay, here's all my stuff." No. Anyway, people get paid for the time you do and I do, so respect that. Anyway, you'll love your CPA in the end. Anyway, you have a great day, and I hope this is beneficial to you, and I hope you understand more about delivery business or being an independent contractor, because there are deductions and write-offs that make it worth it. And the only other thing I do suggest is do your taxes quarterly. It's cheaper and easier that way than doing it yearly because it's harder to come up with that money at the end of the year to pay it in. It's easier to just do it quarterly, so it's all paid as you go. Not a hard thing to do. Anyway, hope you enjoy, and happy dashing, and you have a blessed day, and may the money tree crash your way. Love to you.